Inspired by the story of Qusay's grandmother, I thought how many simple structures, homes, buildings, hospitals are built from the remainings of previous civilizations. How many stories those stones have. How do we treat them? How do we handle them? With care, with respect, with acknowledgement that those stones carry a lot of experiences, histories within them. Do we just pick them from somewhere, place them somewhere else, and forget about their function, previous history? I thought it very interesting when it connects to temples, historical and religious buildings, that we have so much meaning associated with it. Were they just simple stones picked up from somewhere and placed somewhere else? I used Qusay's stone as a corner, the base, and I built this little temple. Is it possible that if it stayed, if it defeated the test of time, that someone would find it 100, 200, 500 years later from now and think of it as a very significant religious place, and they would start worshipping around it or inside it, maybe putting their head to that stone, thinking that came down from the sky or from the heavens, like the black stone of Mecca, where it was just simply picked from somewhere in a forest and placed here. And I have no idea where those stones came from. I actually allowed the stones to guide me. I carried Qusay's grandmother's stone, and I had the intention of finding other stones and put them somewhere, exactly as she did. She picked the stones from a valley somewhere in her village in Syria, and she carried the stones all the way to her place where she wanted to build a house. So I started moving. Wherever I would find a stone, I would pick it up. And then I decided I will choose a spot, a secluded spot. And it is not very secluded, it's actually on the way, but nobody comes here because there's so much greenery, too many trees isolating it from the main road. I put the stone and I started picking up stones around it, and then I built a small thing, like I put 2 stones first, and I put the long brick on it, and then I felt there could be something more around, like some more stones. So I started looking around and moving, and actually I did a small journey, like Qusay's grandmother journey, where I started picking stone by stone, carrying it all the way to this spot, and then going somewhere else and picking another stone and bringing it here. And the bigger the stone, the lesser the amount that I would carry. I would have continued that until the end of the day, because it was actually a fun process. Fun in the sense of feeling like I'm putting a weight down, taking it off my shoulders or my arms or my body, because my body is very heavy. It's very heavy with its weight down, and I felt the stones are carrying some of that weight, and the minute I put them down on ground, I would feel that some of that pain, some of that weight inside me or on me is going down to the ground with it. So it was, I enjoyed the process and I wanted to continue. But I looked at the watch and I realized that we have only 40 minutes to finish. So I decided that's enough for today.